Well, good morning there. Okay, make sure. All right, little technical difficulties here. All right, that's gonna be better. Please make sure you read this risk disclosure disclaimer. Make sure you trade with the money you can be without. Be very careful. You can lose all or some of them. So please stop the video, pause, and read, so that we can go on. All right, now that you've done that, if you didn't, please pause again and read, and then just join us again. On a daily, we are still in overbought territory. All right, here they went above, pulled back, went even further up. Let's count that as one push, and they may do it twice and then pull back because we're in overbought. There's resistance, same like they did it here. Did it once, pulled back, did it twice, and then went down. All right, so they may do that here, but again, Wall Street got a lot of money, so they may just take it up, who knows. But for now, overbought territory, we could pull back to this bottom one, and then from there continue either up or down. We'll see what these days are going to bring us. A lot of people unemployed, which I think it brought, that's what they're saying, 5-week total to more than 26 million. And East Coast is affected the most, with Mid USA. All right, so futures are up, Dow 55, S&P 14, Nasdaq 48. So we'll keep eye on daily. All right, if you guys didn't see the video I posted last night, you, as soon as you get the chance, please take a look. It's a little bit more than half hour long, but bands are same. We're having support zone. Halt is here. That middle line that we used before is here, but I added these two bands. We just, as we go, we just, I'll tell you what's going on. Whenever we have a bar like this one here that is pushing that indicator up, but it's far away from the middle line, this green one, like we did it, that's a place for pullback. We got little one. Like this wouldn't be good. But also now this bar pushed this blue line up, that's a new target zone for the bar. So this would be, this target was reached. All right, this bar pushed the target zone to here. The target is not reached yet. This would be placed over here to sell. And there was that pullback. All right, like This is too close, though it pushed. It wasn't that great for pullback, but there was a good one. All right, this one wasn't pushing the line, so this we wouldn't sell it here. All right, so on. Same if it goes down. So please take a look at that video, and that we'll be trading this morning with this, having some fun. All right, anything I say in this room, it's just my opinion, only mine. You guys make up your opinion. This is just a game for me. So okay, good morning, Christine. Let's go over that. Every time you want a line, you got to add new indicator. So let's say this one. This indicator, it's a price action channel. So for that line, it's right there. Okay, price action channel down here, that's also another indicator. So every time you want an indicator, you got to add a line. This support resistance zone, it's a pullback zone. And period 144, vertical shift 0, it's EMA. And I went the other day over those. So if we want these lines over here, the yellow ones, that's a pullback zone, it's a WMA. So you want this line on the bottom, you got to add another indicator. So if you guys want settings for this chart as it right now, please send me a request and I'll send you the settings. Because of some reason I heard yesterday what's going on. So just send me a request there, just so Joe can send me the settings for this for the candy store chart. That's we're calling this signals candy store. It's making trading much easier, having more fun. That's what we're gonna trade today. So you guys that have these indicators, please send me a request. I'm not trying to be a jerk over here just because of something I was told. Let's put it that way. So you guys don't let it be so hard to send me an email request. Settings for a candy store chart. Yeah, yes, Christine. Just that for every line you need new indicator, but like pullback zone and this halt, that's the same indicator. So you need 3 indicators for pullback zone in there, and then you go into indicator and change the settings. For the for these blue ones and this white one, you got it's a price action channel indicator, but you got to add 3 times, and then this green one another time. So that's a 4. That's a 3 times. Blue, green, and blue. That's 3 indicators. Same pullback zone, but just add them 3 times, and then you go into the settings, and you do it. And then these 3 lines, 2 yellow ones and this white one, that's gonna be a pullback zone. You change settings there. And this on the bottom magenta, it's a pullback zone, and 2 times, and you change settings in there in the indicator itself. Okay, it's very easy, but make sure, guys, please make sure and see the that video. I post videos not just to have them there, that I get some views. They're important. I stayed late last night until like 1:30. You can do on bar close, or I'm doing on price change, but there is more than computer is working on every tick. I'm just doing here on a price change because it's it's live, but there's much more taking resources, computer resources. So that's why. All right, here we go. Alright, so the target would be here if it's coming down to 59 and a quarter. So I would come a couple of ticks before that. So it would be, I mean, 61.5, 86, 61.5. That would be the target if it's coming down. But we are in the uptrend, so we'll just leave them this first few minutes because they conflicting everything. And the look at ES is up. ES is still in uptrend, but Nasdaq is in downtrend. So we'll just go. All right, so 62, 61.75. That'll be target down. All right, we got our target. That's what I'm saying. They like to do that. Be couple three, 4 ticks before that line. They'll do a lot of times, and then they'll continue pull back and continue its original way. We are still not down. It needs to hit this line. The price needs to hit this line to confirm that we are down. However, new target would be that line, 86.58 and a quarter. So 86.58. If it's gonna come down. All right, the price is under the middle line. Look at ES. ES is still long. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't. This still here didn't confirm down, and there is that bar that's hitting. Look at this. We're going up. That's why I just said a little bit earlier, just let them get in sync. Wanted this bar to close above the hold. Look, and this bar is creating new target, which is right now at 87.16.75. All right, now even further, 17.5, even further. So every bar is, if we start pushing, it's going to be creating new targets for the next bar. It won't reach itself this here, but it's going to create target for next bar. All right, that's what I was saying. Look at the ES. This is quite a huge bar now. Usually they pull back, you know, on these. But target would be 26, 87.26, couple 3 ticks less, so 85.50. Even if this bar is pushing this one up, where this bar is breaking, that's where it's target. But just because of the size of this bar, expecting some pullback, there's that little bit. So this bar created right here, 26. This one is creating new target, you see. So we'll see when that finishes, that's pushing. Okay, watch now. This line is out above the yellow. we could expect nice pullback here. They don't like to come out. If trend is very strong, they'll sometimes pull both of them out, but then they'll turn around and come a different way. So expect if this price comes to the yellow, which is 87.36, 87.37, I'm gonna be shorting over here. Hopefully it reaches. Just wanted to reach that yellow line. If you're long, that's a 39, that's a target. I'm just gonna be shorting here, even if it goes against me. I know somewhere here they're gonna turn around. If the trend is strong, they'll sometimes pull out both lines out, but most likely there's going to be pullback. Plus, looking at these bars, all right, there's that target hit, yellow line. They can still continue. Yes, has a lot of space to run to 27 right now with this bar. So this is perfect situation for that, for this indicator to show how it's gonna turn around, which should. Even if it continues, like I said, just be careful. They'll start pulling back. All right, so new target will be 87.50, and that's above here, above the yellow one. All right, so the green line would be profit target for me, which is 29.75. This is what I'm talking about. All right, so you got 10 ticks, 10 ticks, but there's that pullback. I mean, these are absolutely perfect settings. Alright, we're still the market is still long, but it can pull back to this halt, which is 87.11. Still can pull back, but wouldn't trust any more long. Market likes to bring the both lines into the. Let's. While they're doing that, having fun. These two blue lines, they like to be between the yellow ones. That's where they like to be. And let me see quickly. See how they stay in between. There's a very close, and look at that pullback. Close and pullback. They got close and pullback. There's a pullback. Okay, here's, you see what happened this area? Look at here. I'll go something sideways, but there's a pullback. Look at here, pullback, very close pullback. Look at here. Absolutely great. That's what I call a candy store. Alright, so even if they go up, unless that it's so strong, the trend is so strong, you know, but expect pullback. Plus, look at these big bars. So it would be nice pullback to hold 87.14 and then look from there to go long again. That will meantime bring this blue in between these two yellow lines. Look at the ES set itself up for a long, but if this is if it cannot take it, it's gonna be coming back to 8, which is 28.1375 for now, so 28.13. It's gonna be coming back. Look at how far is 8 and 20. So these signals are important. Either work out nicely, a green, red, green, or opposite red, green, red, or they just break down. Alright, so we could expect this from red. Watch how it's gonna close. There is another 40 seconds. I would expect this one more to be red than green, but again, don't know. They just couldn't close above. There you go. They couldn't close above this red. Another 20 seconds. If nothing else, you watch now this stop. You know, once they bring this blue line in. Alright, so 87.15, 87.16. It's a halt. That's where halt is. I love this support resistance zone. That's why I didn't get it out. Just so great. Otherwise, that can, if you don't like it, pull out. It's going to be even cleaner chart. All action is still above the green and the red bar. For go long, we need this one green to finish, close somewhere there least, and then continue, which that target is it's 87.50, or we're gonna get 87.16, 87.17. So let's see which one we're gonna hit first. All right, 19. The hold is a little bit higher now, 19. All right, there's that one trade, and this indicator could pay off itself. This is just a great setups. All right, there is 19. So we reached this target too. You guys please share that video I made last night, or this video, like, dislike, comment. Okay, we're still long. You know that if it's bouncing from hold, though the price is under that midline, but we are still long. All right, with a target 87.50. If it's gonna go long, the new target is 87.50. Which would be really nice, 20 points. If it stays green, I'll just buy like a couple seconds before it closes. All right, Christine, great. Yeah, it's very important to know these settings. It's just look at that one trade, and these indicators are paid off, and it costs you only a dinner. And practice a little bit. I mean, everybody that has these indicators, practice a little bit, spend a little bit of time. A lot of possibility here. I only can speak for myself, just because what I heard yesterday, just society just going down, down the tube. Very disappointed. I got to ask you to send me email and request the settings. I mean, just don't like it. What, where we are going. You got to watch what you're saying on YouTube. Look at the ES is hitting a halt, and 20 is right there. Alright, over here on Nasdaq, halt is squeezing with middle line. So this, if this is down, this one should close the rate, continue down. If this indicator fails, this signal fails, where is red, green, red, means we're going up. We have another 40 seconds. But you know what? I'll just go and buy. Now you guys have a point to look what's price doing there. I'm hoping this is gonna fail and it's gonna turn around, go long to 50. See where the blue line got in. Plus the price, when it goes up, it makes new boxes as it pushes targets. Alright, only not good, we are under hold. So the bottom targets, it's 87.04. I would always go at least 3 ticks before that target if I'm having a bunch of ticks, just in case I get filled, you know, just to get filled. You'll see them sometime, well, a lot of times they'll come like 4 or 5 ticks before, 2, 3, 4 or 5 ticks before, and they'll turn around, touch, hold, come back down, and they hit the target. Well, I don't want to be in that pulling back. I'd rather pull out my money and then wait for another, if it's coming, you know, that direction, wait for another place to get in. Alright, so middle one over here, it's a target. Maybe I was a little bit late. Let's see. 29.75. They should be hitting that. They still didn't touch that line. They should be hitting. They like to touch that line. So I'm like a tick under. I'm very excited about this setup, even if you know, you'll have I'll have at least I know that bait trades, but very excited. Look at this, look at that pullback, just knowing places where you can turn around. Absolutely great. Alright, watch this one. The target is 704. Plus it's nicely set up for down, but still never touched that, didn't touch that middle line, so either it's gonna pull it down or it's gonna turn around and touch it. So for now the price is saying it's coming down. ES is just squeezing 8 with hold and 20. If this bar, look at it, so far away from middle line. Does that signal if it pushes here, I'm buying more. It pushes this blue line. Because I know that that's a great signal. There should be some reaction to pull back. Plus look at how big that bar still didn't move that middle line. Alright, this doesn't meet criteria to buy it because never push this bottom line, though it's far away from there. So I'll leave this, my target, I'll leave everything. So target could go to hold, which I'm still in the profit. Looks like wants to hit hold 27. Maybe a couple of ticks under, so it would be 26.5. Maybe even a little bit higher to that middle line, 29.75, but it took so much time, so I just want to get my trade positive and get it out. If it's gonna reach there, so we'll see. But for now, this signal is failing. This is not continuing down. Until they push this bottom blue line, we are still long. We have a higher box than this one. Alright, there's another setup for short. Same target, 704, 8704. Look at the size of the bar, it's pushing towards the end, or maybe even now I can buy more. I'll just go buy more. Just it's such a huge bar, and look at how far it's from the middle line. It's like pulling it down. So unless this bar becomes so big, there's still a lot of time, another minute. We should have some better pullback here. But again, you never know what price is gonna do. Let's see over here if we can get. It can always, if it's not gonna pull him back, it can go to hold. Look at hold is with middle line. That's a 27. All right. All right, great. 455 points. So 27. If it's gonna continue up. I'm very excited about these settings. I love it. So we got to have a bar closed above middle line, closed above hold, and I would like to this bars, this upper blue line to start pushing up. Then that means we are getting new bucks, higher bucks. Now we just got the lower bucks than this one here. But this one is higher than here, and this still low is higher. So I'm thinking we're still in uptrend. But until we are proven we are not, we are in downtrend. So I'm not gonna rush in a trade unless I see something on the price that tells me different. But target would be 47.5. That's where I would be. This blue line is 48.25, but I would be 47.5. That's where I would be with the target if I'm going long. Alright, we closed above a hold, we closed above midline, but I want a better setup for long. Look at that bar. So trading it here, I didn't need a lot of capital to be tied up and still come up with nice profit. Especially on the bars like this, even if it closed rate, it was far away, plus was pushing. That's what we're looking for. Alright, look at that bar. A lot of conflict in the market. Alright, this could end up being long if you can get over this red bar, close green. Look at this higher lows. And if we can close above, we will get new high. So I just want a confirmation with a target of 48. Maybe tick or two down, maybe 47.5. It just makes much easier to trade when the bars are giving you the targets. I don't have to guess anymore. I'll go here, go there. By itself, like this green for gave a target to this blue line. Also that green gave target for up here, so this would be first target, 47.5. Alright, we're again hitting the hold there. It's acting as a resistance, so if we can break this, could be a nice move. Same time we will break through hold and break above rate. Look at that signal. It's a green, red, green. I'm just gonna go along. 47.5. $47.25. If it's gonna go long. Nobody knows that. I mean, tweet can come in and then boom, markets are like crazy. When president tweets. But if market's going up, that's the target there. And if this bar starts reaching there, still has time, another minute, and start pushing that blue line, it's going to be giving a target to for a new bar or new bars. Alright, we just need to close above hold. Well, that would be great. Midline from price action is acting now as a support from price action channel. Let's go close above, let's go close green, come on. A few more seconds, 10 more seconds. Come on, close the green, close above hold. Alright, the only thing I didn't like, it didn't close above hold, but look at there. Look at that. Come on. Alright, that means we will be breaking these highs. Look left to trade right, which is perfect. Alright, this could be double, either double top or maybe lower high, so just looking on daily 265 could be high of this trade bar, which is look at this, it's a yellow at 65. So hopefully we can break above this, or either it's going to be double top or lower high. See how he cannot go anywhere. So I'm just gonna close market. I got few points, I got another good trade, so that's important now. Just bar cannot go anywhere. I don't care if it goes to the target, it just it's acting very weird. Alright, there's above 8. No, I don't care if it goes without me there, it would be absolutely great, I would love it. but at that moment I didn't like what's going on in the bar, and I just got out. So the target is still same. Look at this one, pushed up here, making new higher bucks than this one here, but target is still same. 47 quarter, 47.5. First target is this blue line. Then for the next bar would be this one now where it pushed up. And that is why I came out, just because of this. You don't know, didn't have that much power to break through. Look at this, it's a little bit, just couple of ticks lower high for now. So in 2 minutes you have a lot of time to get a look at all of that, unless you get such a huge bar like that green one left. Nobody can see that. So we are having trouble to break through that high. Look at the S, how much lower it is than previous high. Though 8 is acting as a support, it's still long. But now it's setting up itself for long. If that fails, so you're coming down. And look at what Nasdaq did. So sometimes if the price doesn't want to go, your way, just I just come out, pick up few good ticks, and that's it. It won't go always to your target. ES needs to go long for this with this signal, otherwise it's gonna come down if you cannot break that trade. So we know if Nasdaq continues down 87.03, so I would rather go 87.025 with the target if it continues down. If it turns around, up target, long target would be 87.49, 87.48 and 0.75, maybe 3 ticks less. Alright, there's conflict over here. We have a higher box, but price is just closed under middle line. It's closed under halt. But this, if we get green now, this could act as a long, but don't know. I wouldn't do any trades here. Look how slow there this morning. Just went sideways from this point. Yes, still didn't break this rate. So if they start pushing this bottom line, usually they don't do that. Go up, push the bar, the box, push down the box. Usually they don't do that. Usually when they push it, they'll go that way for a little bit, and they can turn around, just like this one here, and then they turn around, continue their way. But if they don't push it, come close, don't push it, then turn around, that means long, because we're in the higher box than previous. That would be meaning from this point to this point, we have a higher box now. Look at that middle line is resistance. If it's gonna go up, its first target would be at hold, which would be 38, maybe a couple of 3 ticks down. Which again we will get a higher low comparing here, this bar, and look at this one. And now even this one would be. But then you cannot ignore neither this these highs. They're a little bit lower. Let me take this out. So there's that squeeze, there's triangle. We're in an upper box, here's that hitting the hold. So if it continues up, it's 49.5, but I will actually go here, 48.5. And this bar just created a new target. I mean, it works just like as a symphony. Absolutely love it. There's right there. Even reach this upper one. Great. Okay. Which this will be now a new target for a new bar. And we broke out of these trend lines. All right, we have a hold in this trend line at the same point, but we'll take that one out. So we're in an uptrend, we'll just leave this one. Sometimes they'll get that line and they'll just walk up slowly. Alright, so new target exactly was breaking over here. 58.25, maybe 57.75. Plus this bar made a new target for a next bar or bars after it. Alright, so 55 3/4. That would be target. Alright, we have large support over here, midline and halt, which is this is big for long. Well, as I'm speaking, why don't I just go long? And the target 55.5. Let's just go 55.5. Let's do that. Perfect setup for long. We have a green, red, and now we need a green to go up there. Oh, look at that, look at that. You'll love that. Plus this bar is now creating new target for a next bar or bars after. We got a higher box. Yeah, Christina, I love it too. It's just like a symphony, as I said. It just you can see how Mark works. Markets they work together, and then just telling you, hey, I should go here. Doesn't mean it's gonna hit, but there is it hit the target. I love it. But plus they're making just new targets. All right. Plus we get these boxes. They get higher, lower, so you know where it should go. And if we add some, maybe look sometime for these trend lines, it's easy to see. 2-minute bar, 2-minute bars. The chart, enough time for to process information. I mean, look at us this morning. Most of the things were right. Even when it went against me over here, I still didn't have to tie up Lara investment to turn to my way. All right, so new target 87.64.25. So a couple of three ticks less, 87.63 and save 5. Why don't I go that? I'll just go 63. Now this bar is away from middle line. If it closes, I'll watch closely. If it closes up green, didn't reach the target, I'm in profit, I'll just close it. As I know there could be a turn, though even didn't push up there, but it's far away. Maybe even I can just go a couple of 3 ticks if I don't feel easy. And we'll just, let's say, I just want a couple of ticks. I can just do that too. But then I wouldn't want to mark it if touched. I'll get limit. So this is just if I'm not feeling easy, and I think it's gonna go above just a little bit, and then because it didn't continue. But even if it closes now red, there is a good setup like this one here to get green one and push it up. Okay, that's good setup for green. Target is still 87.64 and a quarter. Couple of three ticks less. We're bouncing from from hold. I took even 8 out. Can you believe it? Look at the ES setting up itself for the long. Alright, so look at that. May get a few more extra ticks right there. I have 800 points. So just say I didn't feel easy about what's happening here. I just did that, made a few extra points. Absolutely great. Should have made 9 ticks. The target is still 87.65. Look at that bar, push the target a little bit up. So before that, what was 64? So we were saying 63 and a 63.5. That would be target. But this bar set up new target for the next bar or bars after that. Alright, looks like we're 1 tick above everything. Plus we close above red. Need to continue long. Halt is supporting. Pointing up. Alright, we're almost an hour. We got here 800 points on my side here, which is great. Alright, that's a lot of support here. Midline plus hold. Where's the 8? Let's see, where's the 8? Oh, there's 8 with the midline. It's a huge support over here. So as long as we can hold, we're still long with a target 65, few ticks under. Well, first before that is less 64. This line was moved. Alright, I'm gonna go long here with that 63 and a quarter my target. You can go 63.75. I could go 2. You can go, Joe. Here's 7.5. You're saying earlier, if you can reach there. Just because these are little moves that the market, this line was pushed, I'll just go with that first one. But actually, you could go with this second push too, if you want to squeeze every tick. But that's if I would rather get this amount into my pocket and then look for a new trade. Oh, love that! Look at that move. Come on. See how buyer moved? Move that target for a next bar or bars after. Come on, hit that target. You see what I'm saying? How it needs to break this to continue. Maybe even 4 ticks before those. But if you wait long and if they're still continuing long, they're gonna hit those that go through. There is wonderful. 955 in an hour, great. This bar now created a new target. Look at that. It's 87.71 and a quarter. So we will go 87.65. I would be absolutely happy to have that much in this bar. Absolutely happy. Don't need to squeeze every tick. And there was that on ES, that one red bar continuing. There's 2 red bars. I mean, green, red, green. We got again red on Nasdaq, then green, green, continuing green. We got higher bucks. Look at hold, EMA 8, middle line, they're all together. Alright, that was their target. This bar is pushing again, so this one was somewhere here, if I believe. When was that? 87.70. I believe somewhere there was. Forgot the exact number. But if it hit 70, that would be great. Oh yeah. Or short to a tick, or it was hitting. Well, now it's hitting. Wonderful. Now we got new target. This bar is never going to reach this blue up here, but set up for next bar or bars after. It can only push. But look at what's happening. We are coming towards the top. The bar is pushing this one above yellow. Not yet. And looks like it won't. There's only a few more seconds left. But next one could reach the yellow, 84, and maybe push this over. So if this bar reaches yellow, the blue is above, I'll be shorting. Or next bar reaches yellow and blue is above, I'll be shorting. Though ES still has enough room to run. Another 14, 15 points. But could happen scenario again like this. Some pullback and then up. Yep, Christine. Yeah, that's why I called it like a candy store. I'm making this as easy as I can on everybody, guys. I don't think I didn't find easy as this anywhere. Not because I'm doing it, but just if I found this somewhere else, I would be staying with that one. I wouldn't go anywhere else. But I wasn't happy with anything. So I'm trying to make for everybody as easy as I can, you know, and that everybody's successful. Because I know it can be. Unless you don't want. the trends of the markets, nobody knows. If you get now a huge red bar, what are you gonna do? You don't know that. All we know right now at this moment, we are long with the target 86. That's all we know. So that's another 15 points. All right, but look at this, how bar is far away. I know it's red. Maybe for the long we want some pull back a little bit, maybe at least to the midline here, or 8. That would be nice to have a little pullback and then push it. But again, blue is very close to yellow now. They like to make pullbacks there. But as you can see from this box was a higher box. Then we got another one, higher one, another higher. They were little ones, but higher ones, another higher, and now it's a higher even. You know, so thank you, Christine. Thank you. Hopefully it's helping. I would really appreciate if you can share with guys. Not that I sell these indicators, I just know that it can help a lot of people. It's very, I mean, if I could find anything simpler, I would give even simpler, but where the whole market is saying I'm going this way and this will be next target and this is target for next bar or next bars, I mean, it's just makes it much easier, let's put it that way, for me. I can only speak for myself. Anything I say over here, I'm gonna repeat again. It's just my opinion, just my game over here. You guys take it as you want it. Don't listen to me. Alright, this is still set up for long. Only thing, they're so close, and I know they like to pull in those areas too. They're almost touching or touching. And there is, look at that, there's that pullback. So there's so many opportunities during the day that there's no need to risk over here. You know, they can go down to halt. They can even do that. But there's that area, it's a lot of support. I need another 9 ticks for 1,000 points. I wanna do that, Let's see if we can pull a little bit down. If we can pull to the middle line. I'll just go long, I'll get 9 ticks. But target is 86, so maybe 85 and a quarter, 85. But I just want to say this is what I want for the day. Maybe I just want 1,000 points. So I'll just get me those 9 ticks. And got a little bit more. Thank you, wonderful. Thank you, market. All right, watch out. This could be double top. So just because of this area here. So there's enough setups during the day, either up or down like this, that there's no need to risk over here. This could be lower high, and they could pull down all the way to this trend line, and still it's higher, and markets are still higher even if they pull down here, which they would push this bottom line down, which will create new bucks and then turn around and go long. But if they continue, it's just say 85, 87, 85 would be a target. I have to see how this bar is now creating new highs, new targets, but I will still stay with 85. Right. The bar closed even with this red one, though made a little higher. Alright, yes, still has 22 points to run all the way up there at these settings. So they could go up, but I would just with a caution. We're closing closer to 85. That's right there. Can we reach it? Not in that bar. It was short, like what, a couple of ticks. Alright, so we could reach this one. Alright, watch, this is for pullback. This is perfect. Look at how far it is from here. There we reached 85 and did push. And it did push this blue line, so this is, there could be some maybe pullback down here. Usually they're in a bar or two, they're perfect candidates. There is. Sometimes they're gonna come to half, sometimes to the bottom of the bar, but they make some pullback. So this is for scalping if somebody likes to scalp. Or just look another way, just let it pull back and then look for a new long. And you know the target, 94. The line for now it's a 94, so but I like always few ticks before that. So I'm just reading what market is telling me, that's all. I'm wrong many times. sometimes gonna happen they go another bar and then they pull it back even more, which is fine with me, but those spots are just of importance, so let's just put that way, or big importance to me. And there's that pullback to the middle line, just proved itself again. Alright, we're in the Lara support over here, 67 3/4. It's a hold. This white one is 8. I just added there. See how it's acting as a support. But hold is important too. So if I was like this in the trend and this bar happens, that's why I always want to be aware. This bar happens, didn't reach my target, I would just come out market. I don't care anymore. Just I know there's a big possibility for something like this. And I don't want to be down here. Say they continue long. I don't want to, I'd rather look something here and make all those money, same money again. And always, I'm always following down here this time counter. So I'm seeing buy like this, couple of seconds before it closes, I'm out. Alright, so it reached 85, it was 86 even. But like I said, I wouldn't care. This one closed, I'm out. I would rather have this my profit in my pocket than hoping it's gonna be there. Alright, there's that support. But wouldn't be surprised they come all the way down here to this trend line. Then bounce and go long again. But looking on the daily, 8804, somewhere there, 8800. Somewhere here would be a good area to turn down again. If you saw the beginning of this video today, where I said they went above the upper lines, zone lines, made a pullback and went up again up there. That was first time. Maybe they're doing same twice, like they did over here. They went up, pulled back, and went up. Did it twice, so they may do it over here. They did it once, 2 times. Now they're gonna pull back once. Pull back twice and then pull back down. So we'll see, we'll just follow bar by bar, day by day, see what's going on. ES is an 8, support there, which Nasdaq is with hold, but it's under now, even closed under, with green one closed under, which is great setup for down. Even 8 is coming on the hold. So I'm keeping all my indicators here on the price change, but it's more work for computer. But I see at the live, you know, when they move those lines, I see live right there. Then I don't have to guess when bar closes where it's gonna be. Alright, 48. It's a bar one. If they come in, it's set up for down, perfect. If this fails, you know it's gonna go up. We have a raid, green raid, that needs to be raid. So 48 would be first target. And I wouldn't go before 2, 3 because there's that support, the trend line. Alright, that's a setup for down. Even 8 underhold. So market can hit 8 and have a resistance there and just continue down. That's a possibility. Or hit up there, hold and middle line and then continue down. $48, 87.48 is still down target. Look at that hold and midline. Acting as a resistance. We have another 25 seconds for buyer to close. This is still good setup for a short. We need a red bar. Could be again red, green, red. But they can always turn, you never know. Just there's no point to looking for long in that area right now. Too much risk for how much you can gain. $48 still down target. they're resisting to come down, so let's see. We are even closed under 8, so that's a weakness in the market. At least we will need to close above 8 if nothing else to go, you know, long. Even that little green bar, there's still under 8. If they can break that green, this here, they may just run down, then they may. Unless they just decide to explode and go long. Look at that, that bar is even with 8. Closed even with 8, but they're green. Looks like they're going up. They're just gonna come down. Which is still not long. If any long, we need to close the bar above middle line, price action channel middle line, and that hold to confirm. This could be still short. So in short territory still. Let's take a left. They even didn't come to this 3-bar stop yet. All they're hitting, it's between these 2 bars. None of these on the blue line. Those are important areas too. This one is almost even as this one. Then we have a here, there's a little one there, then we have here. So they're like in between. Red bar above 8. Look at now, the target is still 48 and it's with this trend line. What a perfect area for them to come to. Wouldn't be surprised if they come in this bar even. they can just stay like that sideways until they meet with that line and then bounce. We still have another 35 seconds to come down there. $48 still the target. And there's that one. Come on, break it. So they want me into this bar, but they maybe next one over here. All right, so target will be this trend line. Somewhere about 51.5, 51. You see how this bar is away from middle line but doesn't meet criteria and never push this blue line down. So that we're having some pullback, but there's no for scalping. If it was pushing this one, then I wouldn't mind. So 51 is still target now. Perfect setup within the red one. 52, about 52 will be target. See how it's going up. Oil is 17.90. Wow, they rallied it up. Apple is up, Boeing is up, Tesla is down, J&J is up again at 156. Chipotle 868, down 15, 16 points almost. About 52 target. and they're squeezing it. 52 and a quarter, 52.5. Finally there. I detached that trend line right there, so we hit 52.5, even quarter. Alright, so let's see, there could be now reaction to this. If they're going long, definitely it's gonna be a reaction, just like here. They can just go with the small bars, but if they break this, start pushing this line down, different story. As long as buyer closes above, they're still long. Okay, I don't like it that, but we still didn't push blue line. It goes under that trend line. Alright, see this by how far is from this here, they couldn't even move that middle line. We are on a trend line, but they never pushed this here, so there's still hope for that reaction there. Look at how far that is. Look at how many bars, 1, 2, 3, 4 bars away. Went from middle line, never touched it and never pulled it down. Could be nice reaction here. And now I hit good over here. Take a look on support resistance, this zone, magenta color, how it's under this band, yellow band. They don't like neither that. They like this magenta color area to be in the zone. So they may even pull, maybe even down a little bit more. They want to bring this one in. Because if price starts continuing up, the yellow lines are going to start be rising. And magenta is going to be still out. Doesn't like to be out that much. Plus we broke that trend line. But you see still, all this is what? 5 bars. Never touched that middle line, never pulled it down. We are in the upper box comparing to this one. this bar turns straight, start coming down, that looks like it's gonna push that line down. Yep, right there. So this is good criteria now, that's very almost there. I'll be buying at this one. Couple seconds before, even right now, right there, I'll buy, and I'll, because just so far, and just go get maybe even less sticks, maybe just to the half. Just love it when it goes my way. Oh, you sweetheart. Just love you forever. Until next trade, let's put it that way. Until next trade, when you go against me. Look at that. Yes, set up for down 2. So what they're trying to push this yellow band, get under this support resistance channel. So it's not much to look at, but you know, helps so much. Okay, why are they doing this? Just like here, there was a liar warning. We almost touched the yellow upper line. Plus we have this bar, didn't reach its target, closed well above middle line, even pushed this blue line, and then everything turned back. So they like to do that, make new high, pull back a little bit, make even new, you know, higher high, and then just pulling back. Okay, if this bar start pushing down blue, then I'll buy again just because of the size, the difference between midline and the bar. Otherwise, this could be a bottom here. See how they're bouncing, watch those areas, see what market does when you're comparing to this bottom here. Always compare to this line. They could run all the way to the midline. They can break this one. This can now act as a resistance, this line. If they break, they're gonna go right to the middle one. It's 65.5. It was very easy morning for me, all these markets didn't move that quick. And we still made good profit over here, easy calls, we had a few good calls. Just much more relaxed. I think only one trade went against me, but I still made it, you know, positive. And it wasn't tied that much of capital. Alright, we're closed over here above the trend line and above 8, so they can run to the 65.50. So guys, please share these videos, give the word out there. If we can help somebody else, would be absolutely great. If I wasn't, you know, if I wanted to be so smart, so selfish, I could have this package anyhow I want. Make signals, charge monthly fees, you know, charge for trade room, do anything I wanted to. But now I just want this everything simple. So it's on you guys now to share and help over there maybe some other people. I mean, just this trade, it was worth much more than the indicators itself. You're set for the rest of your trading days. Well, at least me, I can say that. For me, I got to speak for me. Joe, I got to become narcissist, you see. Then I just speak about me over here. It's gonna be everything me. And then I could easily charge you monthly fees and trade signals and what else, the trade rooms and monthly fees for everything, money just coming in. Whatever they do out there. But there are some great guys, like I say, guys, take a look on Greg Manarino, great guy, Larnovich, Market Sniper, Larnovich, Shadow Trader, bunch of good guys. Gary at Viper Trading, great guy. I'm not recommending them, I have nothing from that. Absolutely nothing, but I just know there's a lot of knowledge. Well, there's another guy that's great. Let me take a look here. He is absolutely Ticker Talker. I don't know if you ever heard that. He has their channel, but also Ticker Talker. I think a website. A lot of knowledge there too. I mean, guys trading like he's a legend. Over 35 years, I believe. So I'm trying to help you anyhow I can. Get new knowledge is always great. Alright, watch what market is doing now with this low. See? It's bouncing. This is perfect area to bounce. About 90% of this move, they'll come down 85 to 95%. Sometimes 100%, but usually 85, 95% of this move, and then they turn around. So this could be the bar. Doesn't mean we're still in the short territory, but this could be the bar. So if this bar closes, we'll snap another line. That will be new trend line. Thank you, Christine. I'm gonna just keep like this. You just guys there share the videos. That's a new. If I go and do share my videos, it's gonna be his surfer promoting, and you know, there's a bunch of guys like that, and I'm not doing that. Everything's on you guys. Help somebody else. You guys can share one dinner with me, and you get indicators, and that's it. You know, we are. I'm here to help anytime I can, if I can. If not, we'll look for you know, what we can find. We go forward. All right, that's almost there. There's that new line. Now let's see if we're gonna break it. If we start bouncing from this new trend line, it's up. We'll take this one out, which it's good to keep, but I'll just take it out. We could just hit that line, bounce a little bit back, and then break above. You know, who knows? But let's. Alright, this is where I find them a lot of times. They'll do this. This would be like turning. Alright, they broke it. Well, let's see where they're gonna close. If they can close this bar above 8, though, that would be great. Also watching these signals when they run for like a middle line and they get just short, just like a few ticks before they turn around. So that's point of interest, say we want to break that one. So if we can break that one, that's, you know, or this one closes above 8. There's a few more seconds. Well, close green, but it's under 8. But at least it's bouncing from this trend line, so this could be a new low, higher low. I wanted to see this closed above, then run for the middle. Now look at all this bunch of lines. I mean, bars never touch that middle line. So we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is what, 13, 14 to the bar. So now usually either they're gonna push it down or they're gonna go and meet it. Boy, are they slow this morning, or I don't know what's going on. There's no news. There was that unemployment. Or maybe that's why they're waiting for a House set to pass 484 billion coronavirus bill to boost small businesses, hospitals and testing. There they go. Alright, look at them, they're going for that, what's the target? 65, 5, 87, 65, 5. Come on, Joe, get that, get that a little bit few when you're here. You know they're going there. Oops, I'm 66. Didn't move at all. Come on, that's it, yeah, we love it. Another few ticks, we hit that middle target. So this is what I love about this almost certain trades. almost 1185 points. That's great. All right, so there's that. They're going higher. We went broke this. So if they continue higher, you know, first target 87, 86.5. That would be first target. It's another 20 points, 21 point. If they're gonna continue up there. Which now they're saying, yes, we are going. Based on the trend line, based on this blue line over here. The way they're bouncing. But I always keep in my mind that with President's trade, that can just, whew, that can turn things around so easy. So if I still was in a trade, this would be my profit target and order if I had another contract. You know, first one is here, middle line, second is at hold TMA. We need to close above hold to confirm long. We are above 8, we are still above a middle line, price action channel. Only hold needs to be taken out to go to for 87, 86.5. Wow, we're a couple hours already. That went quick. And you guys still here. Well, thank you very much. You made my day. Alright, you know now 8 and hold are squeezing. Look at that. Look at how they're squeezing the price. So there's going to be some explosion somewhere. What price is saying right now, we're going up to 86, 87, 86.5. And if I get in the target, that would be my target. I wouldn't go couple 3 ticks under. I would exactly make that one. And I would make that one that has in Ninja MIT market if touched. Alright, this is good setup if it stays straight, and then we get a new green and goes above. Alright, there's a good scenario for green. I wanna hit that 87, 86.5. Let's, you know what, if it hits 8, I'm gonna buy. Though I know it's bouncing down, okay, I'll just buy there. I know it's bouncing from a hold, but at this moment price is saying we're going long. So that's the only hope of it. I know it's bouncing down, which easily can come back down to this trend line and then hopefully turn around. But I'm taking here risky trade. On the basis of 8 is squeezing, we hold, and I just want 8 to be stronger. If 8 is stronger, oh, we're in the game. And just go to 86.5. Sell MIT, market if touched. You can go limit, but then market needs to get 1 tick above, take you out. Well, looks like hold is stronger for now. There you go. Okay, look at that bar. Well, my assumption was wrong, so we'll look to get out with a positive trade there. Even broke that trend line. With this one, if this one start pushing the blue line, I'll be buying more. Perfect, look how far it's from there. But look at this, what's happening. Price action on that middle line, it's trying to get above hold. It usually means we're going long. Usually. Unless price is so strong that pulls it back there. I see like right now. Okay. But this will almost be closed, then I'll be buying if it's still down. Even if it's traded, I'll be buying more. Just how far it is. And it's pushing blue line. I think I can buy more. At least one. There you go. Pushing even further. Okay, we'll bring our target to this line here. We got 4. So my hoping over here that 8 is going to be stronger than hold. Didn't work out, but it's going to work out with this trading, hopefully in this bar. But that's why I never hope. Almost closing, let's buy a little bit more. Though it didn't push down. Just because of how far it is. I think it's gonna go up. So let's see how much capital I got tied to get out in positive with this trade. So far 6 contracts. Alright, looks like this is strong downtrend. as a new target. Let's go, come on up, come on up. Maybe need some help over here, a little bit like that. It's not good, it's closing green. So all we need now, red one to come down. Alright, so if you go down, it's 31.5, so 31 would be target. I'm hoping for more green. Hit that 8. Let's look how far they are from the middle line. Still not bad, only 6 contracts. So if you're doing this kind of trading in a live account, go with MNQs, so you can tailor trades so good. If it was my live account. Alright, look at this bar, it's almost closed, cannot push even the line down. Look at how far it is. Okay, now it's pushing. But look at how far it is, we will be buying more. Just because of where it is. Just wait. That's all we want. So 8 is going to be stronger most of the time, only if it's above hold. Not gonna hope anymore A to be strong under the hold. That's what happens. That big turn. Alright, there's another setup for short. If they can calm down. We're having red, green, red. My target even lower if I can just couple ticks get. Totally fine with me. So where's the average price? Can't even see it. Come on, let's go, hit that A there. We don't want to tie more capital. Alright, when this buy happened, I could have gone and go on different chart and go and sell M and Qs. And just come out when this buyer came, and then from here start managing this trade. That's another solution. So we'll come out here, make this profit, come out with that profit, and then start buying these and managing this trade. I don't have to be just on this chart. Looks like they want to go even further down. Okay, so this trend line is not good anymore. We don't need too much on the chart. Alright, it's pushing. Look at how far it is from there. It's time to buy more. Once it start closing. This target got hit again. Couple ticks above. And there's that support resistance. Look at that zone. It's coming into the band I was talking about earlier. So at least they're coming to here. 15, 87, 15. So I need more capital here. Totally fine with me. So we have what, 14 now. Such a huge bar and away. But still we are going to, what's that, 15.5. They didn't reach that one, and I think we're gonna reach there. have another 4 points down. How many buyers took over here before they touched? So 1, 2, 3. Took 14 bars. Be away to touch that middle one. And we are so far over here. This is 9 bar. So as long as we are under that middle line, our average price and target, we're fine. Takes a little bit more capital, but we're fine. Even if you're 14, 15 bars, like here, I mean 10 bars down, looks like it's a good area to start buying for long, to meet that midline. This is 9 bar. So that's a 10 bar. So this is good as happening, so we can have all angles looking at these trades. So that we know exactly. So if it happens tomorrow, we have like 10 bars down without touching upper, you know, the midline, either up or down, or just go accordingly and either sell or buy or sell, whatever we need to do. And we should be in profit. So if you are doing this in micros, you will have only 1.4 minis. Which is not bad at all. That means I can take my target to the middle, just a couple of ticks under. Not to be greedy, but that's what market is saying. As long as we are aware of all these signals, will be great. Only thing, we never touch this upper line, that's what I don't like. But now any bar that closes, doesn't touch that middle, but doesn't push it down, we are in better and better situation. It's a more and more possibilities is gonna come back and touch it. Alright, still middle line is not moved. Need the bar one. The bar one is closer, to be moved. So I believe this 12 bar that didn't touch that middle line. Let's see if we're gonna break the record. This would be a great way to get tops and bottoms, get great moves. Right, middle line is going above hold. If it's staying that way, it's going to pull markets towards itself, unless price just goes and pulls it down. Talking about price, we had a red, green, red, closed down but didn't do anything. Got a nice big green bar. Right, this will be a nice setup for long. Yeah, green, red. Be nice to have a green bar. Could be short too. Red, green, red. nice sign of life there to go long. Would be nice at least to hold. That's at least, which is 34.25 for now. If it's gonna go long. Alright, we went closed above 8. And there is again hold pushing down. Alright, this is 15 bar that didn't touch middle one, so I guess this is the breaking record. Alright, come on, come on. Hit that middle line. Alright, that's a 16 bar. So far what this system is saying, once we have 10, 12 bars, you know, either way, up, down, wait against the middle line, never touched it. It's about time to start for longs, at least to the middle line. The price action, channel middle line. Got to know your system in and out. And make a few trades a day, and that's it. That's all we need. Look at the yes, it's going above 22, above hold, above 8, above 20. Alright, look at that, come on. Right, from here there was a green, red, green, and it got red again, and now it's green. Another 20 seconds to close. Perfect. You'll love it. Alright, 8 is above hold. Above hold. Definitely this one made the record for not touching middle line. This was 17th, 18th bar, somewhere there. So if we come in the morning and we see, hey, there's a bunch of bars that didn't touch, we know what to do. Another signal. Once we hit the target, pretty much we're gonna be closing this room. Christine, I'll send you, give me just hour or two. I'll send you the settings. So whenever you guys wanna, whoever has these indicators, any line, you got to add another indicator. So if it's pullback zone, you want 3 lines, you need 3 times put it in. Price action channel, 3 lines, 3 times price action channel in. Alright, in pullback zone you have 5 indicators in there, so play with those settings, have some fun, try, be familiar. You can paint your bars, you can paint between indicators if you want. I don't want all the stuff, there's a bunch of, just go through that. Alright, we're almost there to the target. Alright, so we know we got to be above hold, above mid channel, mid line for longs, or vice versa. We also know if you're 10-12 bars down, never touch the middle line. You got to do opposite if it's above, shorted if it's under, long. That's what system is saying. Plus follow price action, price action. And we should be just great. So it's not bad so far. Only 14 contracts. If it was minis, or 1.4 would be if it's micros, to get out of the mess. It depends what you trade. If you get into big bars like this, just turns against out of nowhere. Well, it wasn't out of nowhere, it was still under hold, but I was hoping the 8 would hold, but it didn't and just went against. But we're about to touch the target, touch the middle one. All right there. Wonderful. So we even now our system even much better. Okay, all right guys, thank you again for visiting. Like this, like there, comment, share the video please, subscribe if you didn't. Settings, you guys want it, send me the request and I'll send you today. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, talk to you.